Hi there! I just did a whole video on what I'm about to do again, and because I saw it in the library, it was going to be a part 2 video, and I lost the first one. I didn't lose it, I put it in the folder, and then when I deleted it from my little doohickey down here that I'm looking into, it's gone. So I got to do it over. So this will not be a part 2. I'm going to do one video now because it's almost 6:30 on a Tuesday and it is hot as hell in here. It's humid, and anybody who's living in Montreal right now knows what it feels like. And I don't have my air conditioner set up yet because I got one of those funny pluggy things. So I've got something going on my back. And anyway, and no, this is not the same top I was wearing the other day. I have a few of these. So where do I begin? I'm going to continue with my war on Instafill. For all you gals that want to throw out your Instafill, please, 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 please don't. There have been wonderful reviews done on Instafill by women of all different ages and everything else. I am 66. I am not the be-all and end-all of makeup, but I am 66, and I know what works for me, and I know what doesn't work for me. And this little sucker, see, I was going to do the whole Instafill thing here, but as you all know, my sister moved into my building, and at about 2 o'clock this afternoon, just when I was starting to make my video, or 2:30, or 3, I don't know, my sister came in, and she is coming around, by the way. She's getting going. It's going to be okay. But she came here for a couple of hours, and I even gave her one of my blushes. She was looking through all my makeup, so that's a good sign, and she put some on. Anyway, but I want to talk to you about this, because, okay, now this is Instafill. I am 66 years old. I've had my makeup on now for about 3 hours. It is dripping with humidity. I'm surprised it hasn't all slid off my face, but it hasn't, okay? And I'm really, really sorry, you guys, that I can't do my Lippie video today because I don't have the energy to do it. I was going to do 2 today, but I will do that one on Thursday, okay? And the eye tutorial is going to be coming up, but as most of you do know, and if you don't know, I'm almost blind in my... which eye? This one. That's why that eye is like, it's lighter. Is it this one? No. Where are you? Where'd you go? This one. So, sometimes you might see my eye move. I can't do anything about that except look pretty. It's embarrassing, but I can't do anything about that. And I also cannot see very well, thanks to the hospital. But, so to do an eye tutorial, I have my mirror. I've got everything I need. I'm just trying to figure out a way to do my eye tutorial, because I'm going to have one eye made up, and the other one I'm going to do it. But being almost blind in one eye, I've tried it a couple times, just like practicing, and wasn't a pretty sight. But you know me, I'm going to do it, and it won't be difficult. By Thursday, you're going to see me do an eye tutorial. That's a promise. And also this afternoon, we've had major storms here. It's been pouring rain, thundering and lightning. I couldn't go on the computer before my sister came up anyway, so here I am now. So getting to the Instafill. How I wear my Instafill. I take my finger, I dab it in the Instafill. As you can see, there's hardly a dent in it. And I've had this thing for over a month now, I don't know, a couple months. You just put it on your finger, the whole finger, not just a little time. This is for somebody who's 66, okay? I'm not talking about somebody who's in their 40s who did a review, or anybody younger or whatever. This is what works for me, and believe me, it really, really works. This is my holy grail for my caverns. It really is. So I put my finger in. Now, the first thing I do is I put on Garnier Blur as a primer, or another primer. Then I take my little finger, I stick it in here, and I just go under here like that, and I go under here like that, but I go in the caverns. You see, I go right in the caverns, and then I go over my eye where the wrinkles where the crepiness is, which is here. And I smooth it over there before I put on my eye primer. Then, so you got that? I put it all over here. And I don't use a ton of it. I just use it on the end of my finger. It feels tacky. And if it doesn't feel tacky, stick your finger in again and put it, for the $22, believe me, not to have big caverns in your eyes, it's worth it. And I already have a backup. And then, if you want to put it on your eyelids, you put it on your eyelids. I sort of did a whole face today, sorry about that. I sort of did a whole face today just because I felt like doing a whole face, and there was all kinds of things I was going to do, but as usual, life got in the way. Anyway, so don't throw out your Instafill. Try doing it the way I'm doing it, please, and see if that works for you. And then the first concealer I put on is Fit Me, and I put the concealer all down here. Not just, see, I don't just put the Instafill under my, on my, where my eyelashes are. What's that going to do? What's that going to do for somebody who's 66 and has caverns, or, you know, like these line things we get? What is that going to do? That's not going to do anything for down here. It's going to make maybe, I don't know, your eyeliner go on smoother or whatever, but you got to get it down here. And I know on the instructions it tells you to go along the bottom of your eye. That doesn't do anything for me. I go down here. Then I put on my Fit Me. That's the first one I put on. Then I'm all set. Then I go on with the rest of my face. And I started a new thing. If any of you watch Wayne Goss the way I do, I've been watching him for probably about 3 years now. And I just love this guy. And I think he's a genius. And he had a video out the other day on, I'm already doing the Wayne Goss where you put your primer and your loose powder. I've been putting my e.l.f. loose powder and then foundation, and you don't have to use as much foundation. Well, now he tells us to put a mineral powder. So I ordered a mineral powder because I didn't have any. And this one is a really nice one. It's called mineral powder. It's Physician's Formula, and because I'm so fair, I got I think it's buff beige or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, and it comes in a really cute little container, and you pop it open, and you get your mineral powder, and you dab your brush in it, and then you do the same thing as you do with your loose powder, except with the mineral powder, first of all, it's got a color to it. It's got a color to it. So it's giving you a light coverage already because it's summertime. Probably in the winter I'll go back to the other way. But it's already putting a powder foundation on your face. Then when you put your foundation on your face, which today I have on Lumi, I don't have my Estee Lauder because it's too heavy. I didn't want a heavy coverage today, so I just put on my Lumi. And you just have to I just sort of stippled it on. I just put it over, I think one little thing. Put it all over my face and down my neck. And I'm set to go, and I have a very, very light coverage. It's very cool. I don't think anything's cool today, but anyway. And so that's Wayne Goss's latest tip. Another thing I wanted to touch on, now I am by no means a guru, but I am 66, as I've said before. Mascaras. This is driving me bonkers. It's driving me bonkers. I keep seeing all these mascara videos. All these mascara reviews. I like it, I don't like it. This one's good, this one's great. Oh, I don't like this, I'm going to throw it away. Don't throw away your mascaras. Mascaras are mascaras. I have learned that years and years ago. I was using the little square thing with the brush where you spit on it. And that's how you did your eyelashes. And as my sister was just reminding me, we did that. And then we'd taken an eyelash curler. And man, you should have seen the curly eyelashes with that crazy little thing of mascara. But a mascara is basically a mascara. From e.l.f. to Estee Lauder to Sgt. Pepper. They're mascaras. Maybe you might find one or two that the formula is bleh, but I really don't. I bought the Bombshell because everybody bought the Bombshell. It's crap. The reason it's crap is because the wand is not good for my eyes. I don't have giant eyes. I don't have beautiful big eyes like Miss Kristen 321, where she's got lashes forever, you know, and she's absolutely gorgeous. And I don't have that. I have, you know, normal size eyes with very sparse eyelashes. And so I need a wand that's going to fit my eyes. And so my favorite wand is either the L'Oreal, Lancome, which I've been using for years, but after the fibers go off of it, you know, you're stuck with the same kind. It's just a normal mascara. It's good for about a week or two. And I can't think of the name of it. Or Jordana. The Jordana Extreme Lash or whatever, with the one with the purple. That's like my go-to brush. So I will take, if I run out of my Jordana, I'll take any mascara, of which I have many. I'll just keep them sealed, open up a new thing of mascara, because a lot of them, I buy them, I put them on, I don't like it. But when I use the Jordana brush, it's the same thing. I like it. And I have yet to put on a mascara that I don't like when I use the wand I like. Just like I just got this little sucker. I just got this tight lining mascara that Kelly Loves to Paint was reviewing, and Chris Akinara, and this just came in the mail this morning. And look at the size of the wand on it, and that's for, you start off and you put that on your lashes, and it's supposed to stop you from having to tight line on the top. Well, I did that, and I wasn't as happy as I am when I tight line, which I do. So I did this. It separated all my lashes. It's great. But it also worked on my bottom lashes, because my bottom lashes, I have a hard time with the big ones putting mascara there, because I don't have a lot of bottom lashes because I'm fair. So I find that this little wand, when this stuff wears out, I'm going to keep using this to do the tight lining, to do everything it's supposed to do, but I'll just stick it into a normal mascara, and it's going to do the same trick. Believe me, there might be one or two mascaras that it doesn't work on, maybe from the dollar store, but a mascara is mascara. It's all in the wand, and it's all in the wand that you like. I'm an expert on wands because I believe in fairies. All right, now, and then the last thing I'm going to talk about is my pencil collection. Okay, now, since I have my eyes are like a sage green, and I like to make my eye color pop. And so for years and years, Lady Diana or Princess Diana, she was always getting into trouble because she would put blue eyeliner or blue pencil underneath her eyes to make her blue eyes pop. And to me, I don't care how fashions have changed or whatever, you can put different colors under your eyes and everything, but if you don't put a color that makes your eye pop, they don't pop as well as when you put the color. Do you understand that? If you're getting to know me, you'll understand. So this is a teal, so I'll put teal in my tight line, and then I'll also run teal along the bottom here. Or I'll put blue. I have pale blue, I have sky blue, I have all the different blues. And then the one that I like for tight lining, the only one that works for me, and these are all different brands, but most of them, I usually get Rimmel, but you can't always get Rimmel in the color you want. But the Rimmel Scandalize waterproof is the only one that works for me in tight lining, because I find that the other ones, they have a tendency to transfer. The light blue one by them, it's really nice if you just want to brighten up your eyes on the bottom. You don't have to put just nude. And then the last thing is my big jumbo NYX pencils. Black. Oh, black. What are you going to do? Black. Lots. Pink, green, and a copper. If you want to have a really, really smoked out eye, more or less for evening, you put black on your lids. And you don't put cakes of it. You just put black. Make the top of your lids very dark. And then you can put a beautiful green or gold or whatever. And it's just going to make it a totally different color. And then your crease color will be different because you'll just have the color that you put on your lids going into the crease. And it's beautiful. And I learned this tip from maccombos.com. She does all kinds of, and I've seen other people, you know, put darker colors on their lids. We all think that you have to put light colors. I prefer light colors like for daytime, but I mean, if you're going out at night, or if you just want something different, like for example, I could have put my green on, but it would have made my eyes darker, and I didn't want to put dark green on. But I will often put dark green and then put green, or I'll put because blues and turquoises are not really the thing anymore. But you can, you know, you blend, or you can use it at the corner. So these NYX pencils are amazing, and I also have the little NYX. I call it my NYX paint pot, the white one, which I often put over my lids to brighten up my eye look. And so I guess that's about it for this video. I am going to, I'll give you a teaser. I am going to do a review on my Lippies, and I've got lots of them. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. This is just a few. This is just a few. So I've got, and I've been going for a lot of pinks and fuchsias and corals, and see, I got a whole bag full. But I really have to go and make supper because, like I said, it was storming here all afternoon. My sister was up here. I couldn't do what I wanted to do, and time is running out right now. Time is not on my side. It's 6:41, so I'm going to put this video up, and I shall do the lipstick. I promise you. Who is it that's always bugging me? Is it Teddy Bear or Elizabeth? I'll do the lipstick one on Thursday, and I'll try to do two on Thursday. I'll try to do the eye tutorial if it's not stinking hot like it is today. Okay? So you take care. Welcome again to all my new subscribers, and have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Thank you for all your great prayers and everything regarding my sister. She's coming around slowly. I keep going down to visit her, so I'm just about crippled. But she's coming around. She's just never lived alone before, and it's going to take her some time. So, but she came up before, and it was a really nice visit. And she was actually looking at my makeup, and I gave her one of my blushes. And she put some blush on, so that's a really good sign. A really good sign for me, for my sister. And I love my sister. So, take care. See you Thursday, and have a wonderful week up until then. And I have to get my air conditioner installed soon because I don't do well in humidity. You see, we bitch about winter, and then it gets humid, and we bitch about that. You know, there's no keeping a woman happy, is there? I'm stalling because I have a feeling I forgot something, but what else is new? Anyway, so that's it. Oh, au revoir de Montréal. Au revoir. À la prochaine. I will see you soon. I will see you on Thursday. And I love y'all. And again, thank you to all my new subscribers. And keep subscribing. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt me either. I don't mind. Just more people to get to know. Bye. Oh, I hope this came out. Oh, I really don't want to do this again.